Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to make an automated door that we can control using our smartphone. Just like this. So let's DIY this. So we are going to design a gate. That's why I will create a design like it's a wall and there is a gate like in front of a house. So first of all we need to create the wall. That's what I am doing. So the wall is done. Now it's time to make the gate, and this is where the mechanism is. So we have to choose the sunboard pieces for the frame of the gate, and you can cut the pieces as per your choice, but don't make very big pieces because we can't control big pieces using a small servo. So choose your pieces accordingly and join the frames like this. Okay, so the frame is ready and now we need to add the gate, and we can add it right here in this bracket we created, and that's all. Now we need two piece of pins so that we can add one pin on the top side. Add the pin carefully so that it will not bend, and another one in the button side. That's how we can create a door like mechanism. So see, that's how it's working. When I'm opening it, the door is opening, and when I'm closing it, it's closing. I mean, that's how it should work. Now let me fix it in our wall. Okay, so the door is now fixed in the wall, and as you can see, it's working very smoothly. That's how it should work. I have added this piece of soundboard on the top side so that it will be stronger for the frame, and this is I'm adding so that the frame will be more stronger because the gate will move in and out again and again, so that can be a reason the door or the wall will be weak. So now we need to add the electronics components here so that it will control the gate. First there is the servo, and check the position and fix the servo carefully and fix it correctly so that it will not move, otherwise our mechanism will not work properly. And this is the piece of soundboard I am going to add on our gate, and this will be connected to our servo. So it is connected now. Now I'm going to add a piece of rod like this from the servo to our the channel or bracket or whatever it is we created on the door. So fix it like that, and our mechanism is ready. So as you can see, the code is now uploaded to the Node MCU. Now we need to connect the servo. So it's very simple, just connect this V in ground to the V in and ground of Node MCU and the signal pin to D4 pin of this Node MCU. and the servo is connected to NodeMCU. It's that simple. Now let me show you how we can control the servo. So now go to the Play Store and search for Blink application. In a previous video I already told about how to install this application, how to create account, and how to add the Blink library with the Arduino IDE. So you can check out the link in the description below, or you can click on the I button, and if you have finished that, then click on open, and here click on new project. Project name Gate Control. Choose device as NodeMCU and connection type Wi-Fi, and let it be the dark theme. Create, and as you can see, auth token was sent to my Gmail, which I can copy and I can paste it on my code. Now click here on the add icon and select a slider. Now click on the add again and choose two buttons. So now we need to do the setup. Click on the slider widget and select the pin. We are going to select the virtual pin. So click on virtual and pin V1. Okay. So as we are going to control the servo, so it's going to be 0 to 180 degree, as servo controls in 0 to 180 degree. Now slider is done. Now select button, pin, again virtual pin V2. Okay, and here it is 0 to 180 degree switch, and for button select again virtual pin V3. Okay, this is going to be 180 to 0, and choose the mode as switch. Okay, so it's done. Now click on this play icon, and as you can see, we created two buttons and one slider. So how it will work, I will tell you later. Now let's go to the coding part. So for the coding part, you need to open the Arduino IDE, and there you can run the code. So what you have to do is open the Gmail and copy the auth token sent to you by Blink application. So you have to paste that auth token in your code. This is the only thing you have to change, and about the code you can find it in the description below, and I described how this code works in a previous video. You can find the link about that video in the description as well as in the I button, so you can check it out. And you need to choose the board NodeMCU from tools and select the COM port and upload this to your NodeMCU. That's all you have to do. So our setup is, this is the mobile application we created. So when I am sliding this, you can see the door is opening. Similarly, the door is closed. And let's take the slider to 90 degree. And here it is almost 90 degree, and as you can see, the door is partially open, and when I am taking it to 180 degree, it's totally open now. And let's close the door. Similarly, when I click on this button, the door is open, and when I am clicking on the other one, the door is closed. So that's why the two buttons were added, so that virtually we can add the 0 degree to 180 degree directly without the slider. So that's all about our today's video, and if you liked it, then don't forget to click on the like button, and let me know your doubts, your thoughts, any suggestions in the comment section below, as well as subscribe to the channel also. See you in the next one. Till then, be cool, work smart.